Go ahead, you fucking bitch. Bring it on.
Well, that was not called for.
That's just mean.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're like backwards hat Richie. Backwards hat Richie is the worst person in the world. But yes, so anyways, friends, family, and people who, for some reason, watch us. This is the Halo 4 podcast. We have the normal crew, and then we have a very special guest, the man who wears beanies even in summertime. Formal welcome.
They used to be relevant. Formal.
Form? So are you going to fucking say hi?
I hear you over TJ's really bad shit talk.
Yeah, I can hear you through the zero money you made last tournament.
I made 125.
Nope.
Yeah, he made 125. I coached him to the All-Star victory.
Yeah, I made as much as 30.
He made as much as best man. That's what you've come to.
Exactly.
So anyways, for anyone who has been living under a rock, basically what we're going to be talking about today is a little bit of AGL8 and really the aftermath. Well, actually mainly AGL8 and the fact that Ambush got their asses kicked and then Infamous had the biggest choke in the history of professional gaming. So I have both of those people on. And Matt, what do you think's worse, for you guys taking fourth or Infamous taking second?
Oh, Infamous taking second for sure.
Or the third option. The terrible performance Ambush had against us in the winners semis.
Now, see, we had a bad tournament, but they just don't have any hope. There's a difference.
I'm not sure what was easier, beating you guys or beating Quo.
You beat us by a flag and like a kill.
What do you mean us? You weren't even there. You missed every OS time. Everyone go watch the rebroadcast of Dispatch. It was pathetic.
Yeah, but...
every OS literally came up on his number 3 on its countdown.
No, it was 2.
Fail.
It was 2.
It was 2.
All right, so double fail.
So, all right. So, what do we want to talk with first? Do we want to talk about Diesel's coaching right off the break?
There's nothing to talk about. He could get dropped for any coach in the top 8 right now, and they'd be better.
Okay, I don't want this all just to be a shit talk show. I want to actually talk.
No. I want to know. No, okay, but so listen. So the reason I know I hosted that like a jackass, but so the reason I hosted that is because a lot of people think coaching's like the easiest thing in the world. And I was one of those people as well. And I actually coached the All-Star game, and it was fucking tough. Like, Forms, you were there. You remember when I went cross-eyed in a drift?
Yeah.
And you go, when sniper up? And I was like, I got no clue, dog.
Yeah.
So it's tough. But, Tyler, what I want to know is what happened at the event? Because you went from, like, All-Star, the premier coach, to missing times. I just want to know, like, what factors...
Multiple.
I missed 4 OSs the whole tournament.
That's 3 more than you normally miss.
In one series.
It wasn't one series. It was. I know what I missed.
You missed 2 on Dispatch against us.
Yeah, I know. I missed 2 against you, 2 on Dispatch against you guys, and then 2 on Simplex against who was that? I don't know. It was on Simplex, and I just when the other team got OSs, usually my team looks at death cams, and it wasn't happening, so I had to guess. And usually when I guess around the time that they get it, I'm usually correct, but I was completely off this tournament.
Yeah, no, I will defend Tyler. It was partly our fault as well. It as a coach, you're looking at all the screens to know the OS time. You're just gonna fucking know it.
Yeah, it is hard to see the time when your whole team's dead.
So when we're dead and we're just like flipping around death cams looking at other people who are dead, and he can't see when they pick it up, it's pretty easy for him to miss an OS because he has no idea when it's up.
Tough.
But the snipers, like on Dispatch, their sniper, I was still timing everyone's sniper perfectly. It's just the OSs, which...
All right, so now let me ask you this, okay? For the sake of the competitive scene, and seeing since I have a new appreciation for coaches, even though I'm the world's best coach. Besides that, do you think that when you're dead, you should be able to see the game clock?
Yes.
That would make Tyler's already easy job easier.
Yeah, it would, but...
No, it would definitely help.
That would help you, right? Like, that takes it to the next... That makes it that much easier for you, right?
Yeah, it would make it easier, yes.
So do you think that's something that should be looked at? I feel like that's something that's like very small.
Yeah, I don't think it would
coding-wise.
take much to like put in. So
Yeah,
if
but
I could respectfully ask any 343 members to throw that on the table, I'm just saying it would be a good small improvement.
Okay. All right. So we're in agreement with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I would like to have that back because there's just no way. It's impossible. So now, all right, forums right off the break, reactions after losing, and I mean the first series. What went through your mind when you got 3-0'd by Infamous? Like that's the first thing I need to know.
Okay, first of all, a 3-0 is, usually a 3-0 is domination, right?
Okay.
And it was.
The first game type was Dispatch Flag, a game that we
Ambush
never
Flag.
lost on LAN. TJ, shut up. And we never lost this game type before, and we were just like, as long as we do what we've been doing, we'll win. And we've been using the same strat every event,
Yeah.
which is you just get both snipers and fucking rape them all. And you just look across the map and you kill spawners. What we didn't know was that people were starting to do this thing where they just go bottom mid and like top mid, and they just fucking said, fuck that, don't run through the sticks and get sniped, let's just drop down and make it harder.
Yep.
And we were trying to adapt mid-game, along with, it's our first good series of the tournament, so and we never seen this team before, so it's pretty much a big game of like adaptation in that game.
Oh,
we
for
ended
sure.
up losing 5-4, and we're just like, well shit, we were losing online, we didn't really care, we think we win on LAN. So we were just like, alright, well fuck. Game 2, we just...
Well, hold on, real quick. By the way, Tyler, I told you so. By the way, just wanted to say that. Tyler was telling me that I was looking too far in depth into it. When
Them losing online?
No. The fact that you guys lost dispatch capture the flag.
yeah,
He said I was looking too far into it. When I said no, I watched Ryan Noob literally run bottom middle. And as I have you here, sorry to just completely cut you off, Forms, but Teach, your strategy it's basically Infamous Flag, in my opinion, right now. Because you guys didn't drop it. What is it that you guys do, if you can tell us? Like, in a nutshell.
You see, you would think I'd have some elaborate answer.
God, I knew
Get
it.
to their fucking base and run it. You get to the base, you kill 2, and you run it. You run it top mid. Or bottom mid. It's not fucking hard.
and hold on,
Ambush, they just sat on the sticks with the snipers. And you run away. You don't sit and try and shoot them off spawn.
So when the enemy has 2 snipers, you just say screw the snipers and you peace out?
Well, there's
Like,
this
you just
there's this stupid spawn trap where there's just the spawn trap on sticks. I'm not sure if everybody knows it. So instead of running forward off spawn, you run right into their reticle. Instead of running forward off spawn, you just look to the right. You don't move at all, and they can't see you. So if you need to kill the sniper, you do that. But other than that, if you're not in the direct spawn, you just sprint. You just sprint out the fucking base.
Huh.
It's not a complicated game type at all.
All right, so Forms, back to you, buddy. Sorry, I needed TJ on that, so.
No, it's fine. Okay. So, and then game 2, we were up by like 15, right? And around the 40 kill mark, I end up going for OS, and Tyler says it's up, so I go for it. And I'm no shield on it. And I see the little ordnance thing coming up, and I'm like, alright, I got this, we got this game. The thing opens, and it fucking kills me. Like, the thing opening killed me.
I was
that's
right though.
fucking
I was,
bait.
And then, no, he was right. And
I
you
was
got
right. I got the rest time right that time.
Shut up. That has nothing to do with you.
Baited.
And so I die by it. Richie's standing in the window shooting. He ends up dying by a guy that spawns behind him. And then
Baited.
Eric jumps for it and dies.
Baited.
And the only person that can do anything is Pistol, and he's top gold. And then
Baited.
all 4 of them are alive, and then they end up getting it. It's a complete swing. Like, it was stupid. Shit happens. That's really what it was. And we ended up choking. Like, we just
Outplayed
choked.
and baited.
It was unacceptable. That's
Yeah, I mean,
all
you guys did have like a solid.
Wait, how much? Yeah, how much were you guys up?
It was as much as 12, but when it got to like the 30s, it was 9. So
Yeah. So we had a big
so-
lead at the beginning, but Simplex is one of those things where you can completely switch. It has nothing to do with how the game is going. It can completely switch just like that. But they ended up coming back and beating us. And in a series, especially a series like that, momentum is fucking huge. And when you end up beating us on our best game type, and then coming back and beating us, and we fucking choke,
Yeah.
Like, you have all the momentum going into the next game.
I could just
and
imagine
we're,
your
and we're
mental
just
games.
we're just like, well, that fucking sucks. So we're just like, okay, well, this series is fucking stupid. And they ended up playing us on our worst game type in their best game type, game 3. So, I mean, them throwing us,
Yeah, that was a
I
comical
don't
game
think
3.
I don't think they would have 3-0'd us on, like, again, I don't think they'll 3-0 us. They can beat us for sure. I don't think they would 3-0 us, though.
No,
It's, it's
for sure.
it's just one of those bad series, and it happened. You just got to get over it.
All right, so now let me. I want to take this a step further here, and seeing since we can discuss this, and it's like the first look because I can never get a hold of you because normally you're sleeping. I mean, in a week your sleeping schedule is going to be you're going to be awake from 12 a.m. till 4 days later, and then you're going to sleep, and then you'll be back up at 2 a.m. So I'm never going to talk to you besides in the mornings. So. Station 9 extraction, right? We have all, okay, like myself, Maven, and a bunch of other people. Well, actually, no, I lied about the last part. Really, Maven and I have been sitting there, and we've been trying to figure out why you guys can't perform on Station 9 when it seems like you guys, everyone kind of accepts the fact that you guys are the 4 best players in the game. Maybe not after the last event, but in Halo 4, overall, you guys are the best 4 Halo 4 players. How can you not win a map, or what goes wrong in this map that you guys can't produce when you guys have all the best individual shots and your teamwork is there? So what is it about Station 9?
I'll tell you, we aren't patient. On Station 9 extraction, on Haven extraction, you have to be patient. And on Station 9, you get very punished for not being patient at all. We will have 4 dead, and we will, instead of us sitting back and letting them come to us or waiting, we will push out, and we will try to get kills. And then that guy will die, and then the other 3 or other 2 will just be sitting there like, oh shit, we're never on the same page. And when we are, we win it. But when we're not, we die. I mean, all we got to do is play that like Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. If you have the thing, there's no reason to push out. You can just sit back and wait.
Oh, God.
And on Haven, it's easier for us. Even though we play the same way, it's easier because you can get to the extraction point so much easier because they're all like center based on the map, and you spawn all around it every time. Whereas Station 9, you can spawn all the way across the map. And
you get completely annihilated on Station 9.
Yeah.
So now let me throw it to TJ. TJ, Station 9, what the hell works for you guys? Because I don't think you guys dropped that game type either.
It's like one of the few game types that takes like, I'd say it probably takes the most teamwork, honestly, because if you fuck up at all, they're gonna get it, and you're gonna spawn across the map, and you get maybe one good push and a desperate push. It's all about not dying and knowing when to. It's literally just about knowing when to not die, when to not challenge, and when to give the fucking extraction up. Like, nothing hurts teams more, I think, than them rushing it like idiots, and then they'll die again with like 6-7 seconds left on the old one, and they'll get a shitty spawn and then lose the next one, and then just fail again. Which ambush push nonstop on every single one, no matter what the time was. I didn't see any. I watched the rebroadcast. There was and none of them said, "All right, screw this, go to the next one."
Yeah.
They just kept pushing.
Exactly. We're not.
Like, I remember they had control of top green when we had top green. They got control of top green with 11 seconds left. All we had to do, here's what I did. I ran to bottom yellow to the new one. 2 of my teammates stayed top middle and made sure they couldn't get the new one, and the other one stayed bottom green long haul, like bottom green jet ramp, and made sure they couldn't get it. So then once we made sure they couldn't get it, I just got the new one right away.
Yeah.
It's just.
All right, so now let me ask you this, okay? Because as a caster and oh, by the way, Forms, did you hear the rumor that I'm the curse as to why you guys lost?
Why is that?
Because I joined the content for the YouTube, and they said because I joined, that I'm your fucking kryptonite. Maybe Lethal hired me to sneak in and just get behind you guys. You know what I'm saying? And then just give you guys
outsmarting ambush. Just what I'm here for.
We had to save Halo somehow, right? It's what we had to do.
This is just the beginning. I have the best plan set up for Halo.
All right, so listen. So from someone who is a caster who understands the game and is the best coach currently, why is it? I'm going to throw it to Formal first. Formal, why is it that teams have a hard time disengaging? Like just saying fuck the extraction. Like there's so many times, like especially on Haven. Like Haven, I understand C and A can be taken back pretty easily. Like, well, not so much easily, but you can take them back. But B is like, get the fuck out of there. You have one push. And Station 9 is like the same thing. You have one push. But people always try to do that. So what is it?
Okay, it has a lot to do with pro players thinking that they can ninja extract it, or that for some reason that they can somehow get all 4 dead and get it, like the other team isn't going to expect them to go for it. Usually a good team will have someone waiting, and it's really rare where they won't.
Yeah,
where
I
they
had to
won't.
burn that out of Ryan Noob's brain.
Yeah, so it just has a lot to do with thinking about the long run. Giving one up isn't the end of the world, and when you go for it and you die, and they end up getting the next one because you died, that's when you're in the wrong. And some kids don't think that that's like a bad thing. They're like, oh well, I couldn't get it, my bad, guys. It's like that. You got to think about the long run and the ripple effect that you have when you die, especially in extraction. Having all 4 alive is crucial, and I don't know. We just don't play it. We don't play it properly.
It's true. You really don't. That like your main flaw is not knowing when to give up. And I think correct me if I'm wrong here, but from what I see, it's like, and from what I've played, there's times where like you end up killing like 1 or 2, and you're like in your head, you're like, oh shit, we can get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you get 2 people dead on your opposition, and you guys have 3, maybe 4 alive. I feel like everyone thinks they have a chance to go and make a stab at it, but you don't. You have to disconnect so far back from that, you know?
Yeah, you do.
Like I don't know. For me, like when I watch Haven, for example, and by the way, Matt, I thought Haven was like the bread and butter game for you guys, bro.
Yeah, it is. I'm not saying that we.
No, I know. I just wanted to say, like, every time I saw that, I was like, oh, dude, ambush, fuck it, it's over, right? Because that was it. You know, that was your map. And it just didn't click this event, huh?
Yeah, we had a bad event. That's all there is to it.
What? Okay, so for people out there who don't understand what exactly... I don't even know how the fuck to word the question, so I'm going to pretend that I didn't say it and that you guys didn't hear it. So moving forward. TJ. Extraction on Haven. Do you give B more than 1 shot?
B's bottom close, right? I don't know these fucking letters.
Oh my god in heaven.
I don't look at the letters. I know as where they're based off of. Bottom close?
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. That's the one that's the one I give up on easiest because it's so hard to get that it's so fucking hard to take back. It's really easy to defend. So I don't know. I say you get like 2 good pushes on it since Haven's a smaller map. But if you fail on the 2, I'm usually the one on my team who's just fucking yelling to leave it, even though we can get it. I don't know. It's really hard to get back. I don't like risking it since you can just get the bottom open one really easily right after it.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement.
Bottom open's just so easy to get afterwards that you can't be too desperate on it. Otherwise, you're giving up 2 basically for free.
I feel like the show is like people are actually learning something from it.
Yeah, and I'm really disgusted because I don't want to help anybody.
Right? What the fuck? You know they're just like gonna
Please
be like,
don't ask me helpful fucking questions anymore.
You know the best part is like one jackass would be like, oh dude, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Dude, like I always rush it and get it.
Yeah, and then
look, you're terrible and you're playing other noobs.
Yeah, and then meanwhile he like, shows up to the event and gets knocked out like winners round 1 and then losers round 1. But his teammates, man, those teammates of his, those are the ones who.
If I had Formal's team, I'd never lose. Fucking trashies.
Tyler, what are you doing, buddy? He's not even here. He's in
a throwdown game timing shit for his team.
He's just sitting on the phone with Girls Can't Be Ours, sorta. Just...
Coral, they're making fun of me. You did miss 2 seconds at a time. I fucking hate all of you. You
Yeah, come on, bro. You gotta fucking learn to speak.
It was muted.
Yeah, def.
Keep it up.
That's okay, Letho. I've realized like we both have similar words for things, but they're different. Like I say yeah, def. You say K.
Okay.
See? I say yeah, def. All right, now formal. Forms.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. You played GMM, right? Sunday morning.
Yeah.
That was quick. That was a fast game. That was like a 20-minute best of 5
I
series.
heard Ambush was destroying them there, and that's when I was thinking. I was like, all right, Ambush is going to be in the in the finals. They're going to come back.
And then
Not sure what happened.
and then you meet up with Requiem. Did you even expect it to be even a close series?
Oh yeah, no, I did.
Really?
After they beat Classic, yeah, I did. I don't see why we would underestimate a team that just beat Classic.
Well, my thing was like, I don't know if I casted one of Classic's games or not. I think I
casted them.
I did it, yeah, I did you guys versus them. But there was times where I wasn't sure if like Roy and APG were all there. You know what I mean? Like there's times like I was like, that's not a Roy move. You know what I mean? So I didn't know. And then you guys played them Saturday night, and you guys were like splitting games with them. And then I was like, ah, shit, Ambush they're just not there. Mental.
No, we beat them.
You beat them?
Yeah, we beat them like 9-2 or 8-3.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we felt good after that, but even then, it didn't even feel right. We weren't laughing at all. It was just practice, and we could have played Sunday, and it wouldn't have made any difference if we played them on Saturday night.
Really?
It would not have made any difference, no.
So Tyler, do you realize you actually have to make your team laugh now? Like that's a part of your job description?
Yeah, and I'm Tyler's humor.
We're usually in a good mood and
Usually
just
is the
laughing and having a great time, but
What's
it was just off.
We know, man. Dude, to be honest, you're not the first team to get hit by the girlfriend stick. Okay.
You are the first team, however, to let it affect you so instantly.
No.
Well,
The ex-girlfriend stick, dude?
Every event, Teej.
still won an event while it happened. How about you? How's that AGL money? I can't hear you talking.
Well, I think they. To be honest, I don't know
I
if.
got my UMG check. Oh, and Knoxville. Oh, and Chicago. Oh God, there's another one.
Oh,
Shit. I got
then other pros started playing, and oh yeah, you're done.
Teej, man, you realize that
There's too far in, man.
he is. He can't
I
bail.
can't hear you guys through the stacks I just made at AGL8. Sorry.
How much money did you make? Do we have a?
The thing is, I don't know. I really have no clue. We got second, and I just left. I never talked to Brad, and I don't think they released how much anybody wins. They might not even pay people. We could have just played for free.
If well, what does third normally get? Lethal wouldn't know that because he's been getting 5th, 6th,
Yeah,
and 7th,
you
8th. And
Been
Formal
playing.
wouldn't know that because he knows first. So what is first normally? 2,500?
per person.
First?
No, it's not. 5,500.
like-
Sorry,
Yeah, 55.
5,500 total.
Yeah.
So that's 10K normally, right? So that's 2K, 2,000 for third, which is 500 each. So if I think Bestman said he got $125 each.
500.
So you guys probably made $500 each.
Yep. Spending all that in one place.
Yeah.
I'm going straight to the casino.
No, you're gonna go straight to your pharmacist and
Dude.
have him.
I know I don't have a script, but you know what I want. Just look at my pupils. I did bring one home. If anyone can hear it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Brought one home. Just one.
Just one. That's all I need.
That's such a
No,
dagger.
I used the rest.
Formal.
I
Now-
had a lot at one point.
Formal. Actually, now that I have you, we talked about this. I think it was like our first episode ever. We talked about this. Being on the top, okay, and at the time it was no one could even touch you. Regardless, would you rather see top 3 get increased in money, or would you rather see it get spread out to the top 6?
No, top 3 deserve it.
Top 3 deserve it.
Yeah, for
Agreed.
Yeah,
sure. Top 3. Yeah,
Agreed.
top 3 needs all the money.
all the money.
That's where everyone should be playing for. If you're playing for top 6, then you're terrible and you don't deserve the money. If you
No
play for
ambush
first,
last
then,
evento.
if you play for first and you go for the money, then you deserve it.
What
I agree with him.
The
you guys think?
place team in the venue should not deserve money. That's all it comes down
Well,
to.
what if there's like an increase in teams though?
We'll
Okay,
talk about
top
that when
six-
it gets here.
Like, think about MLG.
Yeah, I don't-
Top 8
I-
got paid out when there was how many teams? Like, not including Reach. Like Halo 3 days. Top 8 got paid out when there was like 200 something teams.
256 normally.
Yeah. So, and 8 out of those teams would get paid. Now, whatever the fraction of that is for AGL, then top 2 should get paid out, roughly, or top 3.
Hold on.
Whatever top 8 out of 256 is, put that into like 40, 50.
Yeah, so top 3. But I mean, regardless, it shouldn't be top 2. It should be top 3 gets money regardless.
Yeah, 4th should not deserve any money. If they do, they're going to get like 80, which isn't even worth it. You should just give more money to the first.
Well, the one thing is they threw up the money for the MFFA and the All-Star match. I would have rather seen.
Why in the fuck is an AMFFA making money?
I think it's to.
When we don't have money for pros, like, no offense, but you're bad. I want money first.
Like, the All-Star match had as much money for first as SQ got, which that should not be allowed.
No.
Not as much as the third best team in the venue through an All-Star thing just to, like, filler. Like, it's just a filler thing for Friday. Just to give them something to watch.
I mean, you're right.
Let me run the fucking league.
What would you do, Lethal, besides probably sever all ties and lose rights to even
we'd
run?
We'd still be at MLG.
Why no one even really wants MLG, I don't think, anymore. I
We
think
want
people
the
just...
MLG.
No, I
money.
think that's just everybody's fucking delusion. If they could go back to MLG, they'd want to be there in an instant.
Well, yeah, but I don't... There's just no... We couldn't even flirt with that idea.
Obviously, because we're
Dude.
fucking pathetic.
We got 41 teams at our last
40.
event?
44, I think.
Now, so, alright, so now since the AGL announcement, you guys all pay attention to that last night? Tyler?
I didn't see it.
Michigan being September 20th to 22nd?
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to go to that.
Well, you can't.
You can't. Unless you expect me to drive to Detroit 3 hours cross state and drive you back, then drive you back Monday, which
you
will
will
not happen.
Which you will.
It will not happen.
I mean, it will.
So look, the big thing here is that they've decided to actually make the events 6 weeks apart, okay? And what is it? It's going from Atlanta, which is in 3 weeks, which I don't even know if I'm going yet or not. I'm not driving. I'll tell you that much. That's out of the equation. I'm assuming I'm going. So we have Atlanta. 4 more. You going to that?
Yeah.
Tej, are you going to that?
Don't think so.
Don't think so? So Infamous is out.
No, we're not.
Okay.
It's just not worth it. It's really not. Like,
It is. It isn't for you. So we got 6 weeks, and then actually it's more than 6 weeks, I think, because it's September 20th through the 22nd. But the problem is now they want it to be a small event at a venue. That basically they have the hookup. I think is what I got out of it. 8 weeks for an event is like ideal. That's like we've never had an event. What's the normal space between events? A month, Tyler?
Yep.
It's a month, right?
Yeah, about 3 to a month. 3 weeks to a month.
So now we have a chance of having 8 weeks. Do you guys not? Does anyone have any doubt that we won't sell that bitch out?
I do.
You have
fucking better.
I do.
You doubt it?
What exactly is a sellout for AGL? What's their maximum capacity?
64.
No.
They could
No.
do more. They could sell more than that. They sold more.
No, I don't even think they'll sell that many. Honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
they can't because no one
I
can
think the
fucking fly
The
in.
most we'll see in the next 4 months is 50. That's
Why?
my opinion. And that's just what I think. I just don't see the event selling out. It could if it
But
does.
why is what I wanna know.
awesome. Because, like, usually people will want to go. I mean, obviously it wasn't helping that we were winning every event, because then obviously some teams will want to go be like, oh, well, Ambush is going to win again. I don't want to go to that. But
And those kids are
now
cowards.
you got another team winning. So I mean, maybe it'll happen. Something in my mind just doesn't see it happening. It's just a feeling. It's not necessarily like an educated guess. It's just a feeling I have.
So it's an uneducated guess. All right, I don't know.
What do you think, Senor Diesel?
Do I think it's gonna sell out? It's gonna be hard, man. People don't want to fork up money to make no money. So
Exactly.
You can't spend money to have a chance to make no money.
Yep.
yeah. So like,
Like, I didn't even think I'd ever say those words.
Look, dude, I
It doesn't
mean,
even make sense saying it.
money is that big of a motive for
yeah,
everyone.
money is the motive, and if like we started getting, if AGL had investors give them money for prize money, and maybe more teams would want to go if there's a bigger payout. I don't know, but
Yeah, but the payout would have to be spread out to top 8 to see any bit of a difference.
Top 6. Yeah, but I mean,
Top 6.
Right now, we shouldn't. I was a big fan of giving it to top 6 for other people to come. You know what I mean? But if it's going to affect the way that, like the pay for top 3, like again, they're getting $125 each. Then no, don't do that. Don't give more money.
Didn't third get more than that for the previous AGL?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
As the prize pool got smaller?
Well, okay, so look, for everyone playing the home game who has no idea what anyone is talking about here, how the prize money is reliant on the amount of teams who show up. So every time in the past, like AGL Nashville, we sold out, right? We had 64 plus teams. And then AGL Knoxville, the first one, we sold out. We had 64 teams even. Now, what happens in that 64 is that basically covers Brad and Billy's travel. I think I'm included in that, and Maven and Ghost and everyone like that. All the casters are included in that. And then with that, it is a $10,000 prize pool guaranteed. So 64 teams equals $10,000 for the prize pool. So obviously, the more teams, the more the money goes up. So if there's 96 teams, then what is it, like $200 each?
Yeah.
Or $200 per team, right?
Yeah. Well, this I guess this AGL 9, right? The passes are $250.
So that's 19 grand right there. But let's just, I mean, if we had like 96 teams, which is something that we've never even gotten close to, right? Just take away, even if you take away like $5,000, which I'm assuming everything would probably be about $5,000. I mean, you're still looking at $14,000 for prize money, which means if you're only doing the top 3, then first place is looking at like $8,000 or $9,000, which everyone would then be happy with, right?
Yeah, no, that would...
Right? $8,000? What is that? $2,000 each?
It's not about how much is first. It's about how many teams are getting paid. A lot of teams go to the event thinking that they can get a top 8. They don't think they will win, but they do think they will get top 8. For example, crowd pleasers, Pure, stuff like that. Like teams like that, where they know that they're good enough to get top 8, but they don't see themselves beating all the top teams. But if they got money for getting top 8, top 6, then they would be more happy to go and more...
Secret verbal.
They would... No, they would...
Yeah, secret verbal, dog.
Secret verbal, I'm feeling it, man.
It's just... I don't know, man. It's just... Like in Halo 3, if you got top 8, you were considered fucking good. Like you were like a top, like you were really good. Top 8 in AGL, you're like, oh, you're okay. You know, there's a difference. There's a huge difference. And then if you're getting first, and they're like, oh, you're really fucking good. You're getting second, like, oh, you're pretty fucking good. Third, you're okay. Fourth, you suck cock. And it's a mixture of AGL being on the come up and a lot of people coming back to try to go to these
Well,
events.
you can't do both, right? You either have to please the best so people are there, or you can please everyone else.
Exactly. But at this point in time, it doesn't seem like they're doing either one.
They're not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
I agree with
problem?
that. Well, the problem is it's on both fronts here, and that's the thing. That's the nature of what's disgusting about everything here, is that in order for you guys to have money, there has to be team passes sold. There's not team passes sold though, right?
Yeah.
So that's promotion on all of our parts, right? Like obviously, you guys want to get paid, so you have to promote team passes.
But it's a circle, man. Like
it is a circle.
Team passes aren't getting sold because there's no money, and there's no money because team passes aren't getting sold. Like, it just
Yeah, exactly. But
why
what?
nice to the noobs?
No, fuck
take
you.
their money?
You can still be a jackass, but
All right, good.
look, honestly, does anyone here even contemplate for a second that like any investor is going to throw any amount of money at AGL?
I'm gonna pray.
What did we have? We shattered our best concurrent in like Halo 4 besides Dallas, and we had 8,400.
You're welcome.
Right? Like
Yeah.
That's 8,400. We're not even in double digits. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna be in tears.
12K.
But what I'm saying is like, it's this humongous circle that everyone has to realize here. You have to realize that everyone, and the number one thing pros can do, which I'm so glad, Formal, you've been doing it recently, and I forgot who I was talking to about it at the event, but I'm so glad you are streaming on the regular now. Like, that is so important. Like, anyone who has the ability to stream needs to fucking stream. And I understand that everyone's like, oh, like, it sucks. Like, I know because when I play, it sucks when you only have, like, 60 fucking viewers or you have, like, 40 viewers. It's awful, right? Like, you hate it. But you gotta grind through it, man. Like, the biggest thing we can do is constantly have Halo for people to watch. Because, one, like, all the top streamers aren't always going to be streaming anyway, so you guys have time to get in there and get the spikes. Like, you have to do that. Like,
Exactly. As
You
a
have to.
top streamer in Halo, you go and look at who's streaming, and you're like, oh, the top guy has 70 viewers. All right, if I stream right now, I'm gonna get 400, 500 viewers. You know. So what are the other guys thinking that pull 200, 300? Like, why don't they just stream at that time? It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
yeah, we have to stream, like, religiously. Like, that's a big one. YouTube content, obviously, everyone fucking knows that. I'm not here to tell you about that. But what I'm here to say is that really the main thing that we as a community have to do is literally get team passes sold. And it's not going to be Sturgis. It's not going to be Sturgis because people can only drive to the event, which cripples
you cannot
us.
fly if people don't know that by now.
That cripples us.
Yeah,
So really,
that's it's gonna really
Michigan.
suck.
our first real
Event.
event, our first real event will be in November.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Put it
right.
that way. Our first real event will be in November.
It's a very that's very.
That's a long time.
The next couple months is just.
I'm gonna miss
random
Knoxville,
events.
dude.
I miss Knoxville already, man. I love that place.
That place is honestly really fucking sweet.
We don't need no more than that. Like, that's perfect.
That was literally perfect. It was perfect. There was nothing else we could have asked for.
It was
So many
great.
stations, so many, so a lot of rooms.
It's just awesome there.
A lot of hot
Yeah.
chicks running around,
Mm-hmm.
skimpy little outfits.
Yeah, really,
That.
What you know about that, girl?
Scott knows a lot about that.
Hey,
Laser
you
tag?
with the face. Come here.
Laser tag, right? Like, that is where, like, the heart of Halo should be. And I swear to God, like, this is the thing, and this is what I have to say. I don't know what the relationship's like with Battlefield Nox and AGL now, but, like, whoever goes there, just have your events, like, a month or two apart, and you're good. You know what I mean? Like, the only reason we didn't sell out every time at Knoxville was because, what do we have, 3 weeks to prepare for it?
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculously awful.
Like, fuck that, dude. Like, there's just no way. Like, there's just nothing anyone can do about that. Like, that's like Tyler's trying to say he's trying to get over Coral. Like, it just doesn't happen overnight.
It
Never.
does not happen. It will never happen.
It
even
just
overnight, it will
does
not happen.
not. It doesn't happen overnight. And it just doesn't happen in general.
Yeah, they're
You
getting
know?
married for sure.
I hate all of you.
Yeah, I'm a pray.
Yeah, man, what do you think their kid's gonna look like?
That's what I just said. Yeah, imagine their kids. But anyway.
But honestly, unless Tyler's shooting blanks, there's a pretty decent chance he's probably shooting.
Oh yeah, no, that's like an 85%.
Yeah, right. He's shooting it before he gets in there.
I hate you.
Imagine that.
Yeah, pocket rockets, man. Yo, Tyler, give him the quick hand.
I'm not gonna do the quick.
Shooting fucking bullets out of that baby. No baby dick though.
Yeah,
No baby dick, though.
Big T, baby D. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Forms, are you getting owned in the Global Championship this week?
I'm not doing this one. This one's fucking retarded. If you qualify through SWAT, you shouldn't even be proud of yourself.
I hear the competition.
And by the way, everyone,
If you qualify through any of these online qualifiers, you should not be proud of yourself either.
everyone, best man is at Mavens, by the way, for now, for I don't know when, and he has gone through 1 month, and he just keeps getting knocked out.
No!
He's just sitting there playing SWAT, getting knocked out, making a 1 month, getting knocked out, making a 1 month.
You're kidding.
No, he is taking amphetamine salts. 1 month losing in SWAT.
Yeah, dude, you know what? That's the best thing for Nick, because Nick's going to lose a lot of weight if he just stays at Mavens. Just because he's just going to be destroying Adderall daily.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? So, we talked about it yesterday on the First Strike show, but I was with Mr. Optimism and Mr. 343 himself. So, like, is Dursky honest? Like, he can't be real with, like, how optimistic he is.
No, he's just...
There's just...
I don't want to say anything.
All right.
I can't believe it.
He's a good guy. Okay?
No, he's an awesome dude. I'm just... Like, I have nothing against him. Like, there's just no way in hell anyone's that happy all the time.
Sean's one of my favorite people through gaming, but he's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, no, I know fake when I see it, okay? I see it every day in the mirror, and I... okay?
No formal's mirror picto.
And, like, that's just absurd. It's not real.
Dude.
He's doing it
Scott, the shit him and Ghost were saying?
Dude, it was tough. Oh, dude, let me tell you this. Okay, everyone in this bitch, right? This is me respectfully talking shit about Dursky and Ghost. They said that Atlanta, they're big, this was their point. They believe that if all the pros, like, swore an oath, listen, like, swore an oath, sacrificed a goat, killed a virgin, and so no one did it, right? Like, they pledged their allegiance to the gods. That if no pro team showed up to Atlanta, that more teams would show up because the pro teams weren't there.
No.
That is what they believed that, dude. Like,
they were basically saying the combines would save us.
Why would the pro teams not want to go? Like, it's because it's so close and expensive. They don't think it's worth it.
There's no way.
It's not because the teams aren't going to go because they don't see 5 pro teams going. They're not going to be like, oh shit, there's 4 of them. Let's go. Like, they're not going to care. It's not going to have any influence on themselves.
No, all that would happen is literally the pro teams who didn't come, maybe 2 teams. Like, let's say 8 pro teams didn't come. Or how many pros do we have? 6?
There's like 5 pro teams, 6 pro teams.
6, okay. If the 6 pro teams didn't come, 3 teams would go in place of them. So we would just be down 3 teams. That's it.
It would just be 3 other teams in the top 6.
That's it.
And they would have about 7,000 less viewers.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Easily, dude. Like, I'm not casting Rainbow Scout 59 taking on Crimson X, right? Like, that's...
The finals.
And it's also like, remember back in the Combine days, even when Combine teams won, the pros wouldn't give them respect. They wouldn't care. They'd be like, oh, good job. No one gives a shit. They would be thinking, beat us at us and beat us at it.
I get called a Combine kid to this day.
Oh, yeah, Lethal. What was that transition like? Did you get any respect from people?
By the way.
Well, I thought the pros would be a lot better, honestly.
No, but when you came out of it, did you get any credit from anyone?
Hines and Status Quo and Neighbor. That's it.
So...
Everybody else was a fucking cock. Dursky, you all love Dursky, right? I guarantee you all fucking love this kid. Alright, so my Combine team that comes out of the Combine and Reach, we're playing them online. And one of them, like, out-BRs Blaze and shoots his body. So I take the liberty to teabag the fuck out of them all game. And we beat them. They leave. Dursky sends me 3 full-length messages about using very bad curse words about how I'm a Combine faggot. Shows no respect. I'm a piece of shit, and I'm going nowhere. Great fucking guy.
Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Man, that's the best. That's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah. but the community only sees 5% of the pros' actual belief.
Yeah,
You know?
what really happens is
95% of it comes out in Skype calls.
no, that's why, like, this is why this podcast is so good, is because people stop being pretentious twats when they come on it.
They just don't know, so they just say shit, and then you see it in Twitch chat, and you're like, well, that guy's fucking retarded. But
Right?
they just don't know.
Hear back.
Right? Tyler, what do you think? Pro teams swear an oath to not go to ATL, more teams show up, or no?
Well, I bought my plane ticket already, so...
Yeah, I mean,
Well, no, it's the world of fucking mystical fairies, okay?
Okay.
Relax, son.
but I thought stream views were the big thing, right? Like, would more teams go? I don't know, but like, isn't it like stream views? That's what we care about more.
Yeah.
Okay, well then
Sports,
no,
but-
that's stupid. Like, why no one's gonna watch?
Well, imagine the finals with 1,400 viewers.
Yeah,
No, just make
Not
it
even
so
that,
shit.
That's what it
900.
would be. Yeah, that's what it would be.
You're
And-
streaming with more viewers watching you
Yeah,
play.
Ninja could probably stream while that finals was going on, and
Ninja's
he'd
playing
probably
grab
have
bag.
800 more.
He's playing grab bag.
Imagine.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, right? Grab bag.
That's what could happen. He's probably going to be streaming during that time, and
grab bag.
he'll probably have more.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like that's what sucks about having the very first UMG and AGL together. Like it sucks because UMG's their first place gets that invite to like that tournament in France, right? So like Envious is gonna be there, and they're gonna have their new lineup, and they're gonna be people are gonna be watching them. Like
Yeah.
all these pro teams are gonna be there, and they're gonna be shitting on us with views.
Dude,
And
it's
no
gonna be
pro teams
nuts.
are going to this. Yeah, no pro teams are going to go to Atlanta, and it's
Well-
going to make Halo look like
For
shit.
the lack of a better
Yeah,
word,
it
it's
is.
going to be
It's
fucking
going-
embarrassing.
No,
I
it's...
bet there will be 20, maybe 20 teams at this Halo event, and they will be maxed out for COD. And
I'm
the
gonna
viewership
say-
will be like 30K for COD and maybe 2K for Halo. That's what it's
No,
going to
first off, relax with that statement. If Maven and I are there, it's a guaranteed 4,000. I know that because I casted Pittsburgh.
Yeah, true.
I know that because I casted Pittsburgh.
Are you guys going?
I think? I
Okay,
don't know. I mean, I can't wait to cast an ambush cryptic finals.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. That's what's going to happen. And it's going to be... We're just going to be put to shame, and it's going to feel terrible.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of ambush right there. That is what will happen.
I'll probably retire after this event.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You can come into the booth with me. That's what I did, man. That's what I did. No, you got to win a national championship first, Formal. Win the AGL
And all
Nationals.
the national championships you can win.
Yeah, and I'm in like an AGL Nats, imagine.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Listen,
There's no more Nats.
there's an X. I think.
Oh,
I could be just...
$12,000 for first.
No, 5,800 for first.
No, I've heard things floating around of
all
like...
the disrespect. Can't handle this shit.
I've heard things floating around of 40,000 total.
Yeah, man, and I'm what is that? AGL Wired.
Wired is
disrespect ambush. I can't take.
I know. Look at this, dude. They get
It's
fourth,
disgusting.
and the humbleness is just gone.
Yeah.
I hate how you guys are even fucking humble to begin with. Like, I think it's gay.
No, I could just be very, very fake on this show and say every nice thing about everybody, and
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's my girl. Sorry, continue.
like it's just there's no reason to be. What's the point? Why not tell it how it is?
That's my dog.
Ambush isn't dropping anybody.
Is Ambush dropping someone?
No, but people in the chat are like, who's...
Speaking of telling the truth, who's ambush actually dropping?
Diesel.
Thank God.
Okay, all right, Formal. Shout out to Buchanan here. If you had to pick at the right scenario, who would you pick between me as a coach or Diesel as a coach?
At what event?
Huh?
At which
For
event?
the rest of events.
Rest of events.
If it was for Atlanta just to fuck around, then yeah, Gandhi. But if for a serious tournament, Tyler for sure.
Okay, assuming there's never been a rule where I can always yell at the opposition. Who would you pick, me or Diesel?
Diesel.
Fuck you. I'm going to Infamous,
Okay,
dog.
no.
I mean, and I would pick Maven to cast my over you.
I'd pick Maven and Ghost.
No, fuck that.
Whoa.
I'd pick Maven and Black.
Tyler was legit the 6th best coach there last event.
I was better. Maven was better, for sure. Actually, Maven wasn't that good, dude. Maven sucked as a coach.
Stop.
He did. But I was better than you, honestly.
Tyler, you were terrible last event.
No.
Awful.
I was mediocre at best.
Yeah,
Worse.
mediocre's...
All right, you were mediocre. You are no longer a pro coach. Out of here.
I don't even think I'm a pro coach to begin with.
Oh my god, yes you do.
Helper.
Hey, Tyler, you gotta believe in yourself more, man.
I do believe in myself, but it's a coaching job. It's pathetic.
What's more pathetic, the coaching job or the fact you couldn't do it?
Couldn't do it, man. Do it. Be right back.
He's gonna go.
Overdosing on Adderall. Let me go put this Adderall gum in my mouth, like 6 packs real quick.
Does it even work?
They didn't work.
The Adderall gum doesn't work, huh?
No.
Yeah, we're just giving them like free marketing. Tell them to give me money.
The package said, don't drink energy drinks with these. I took Adderall, drank energy drinks, and shoot it, and it didn't do anything. So I don't know what their warning was.
Yeah, how come I didn't get a sample of this? Tyler?
Your mind from failure?
I don't know, man. I didn't want you to die from it.
So you gave it to Lethal?
Exactly.
Formal, did you try it?
No.
Did anyone on your team try it?
No.
So only person we're trusting right now is Lethal.
Lethal and APG, I gave, but APG was on.
Okay. We will get to APG because I actually forgot that. Alright, so if you guys are wondering what the hell we're talking about, so Diesel contacted this company who, it's basically, we call it Adderall gum. It's supposed to like increase like the brain waves and all that shit by chewing the shit. And apparently it doesn't work. But we're relying on Lethal.
I would highly recommend illegally taking the real Adderall. To all my children fans out there.
You're a fucking bad person, dude. I wouldn't. I would never. I'm prescribed it, and I don't take it. It's terrifying. You lose your mind.
Nice, Matt. Nice.
What did he
So
do?
many things.
In the Twitch. In the chat.
What did he type?
You just gotta look at it.
I missed it.
I don't know, man.
The Addy gum, man. That's the key. The key is to find the methamphetamines before everyone else because they're never going anywhere. I hate to tell you.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah, TJ, why don't you tell everyone in the chat what you did with nasal spray or nasal?
Oh my god, alright, yes. If you guys get really desperate, like,
Oh
I'm
my-
saying like to the point where you are desperate and you don't have any Adderall. You go to the pharmacy, you get Benzodrex nasal spray, you have to break the bottle open and it's a fucking cotton ball. And
Dude,
it's covered in this amphetamine shit, and it works. You
Dude.
will throw up afterwards, but it works.
Dude, what
And
the
I don't know if Matt was trying to make me feel shame, but
What's wrong with you, dude?
It's really desperate.
What's wrong with
You
you?
are one fucked up freak.
I
dude.
had to fucking scrim.
Dude!
You are a
Can you
serious
just
freak.
You can't just
imagine-
do
can you
shit
imagine
like
he
that,
did it,
man.
Walgreens, like, what
Just
has
bring 6 of them up to the fucking
amphetamine
person.
salts?
You know what I
I really
want?
don't understand. Ask APG. I told him this years ago, and he tried it, and it works. So screw you all.
Okay,
APG would do
Okay,
anything.
listen. This is what I want. I'm gonna get a Kickstarter going and I want to send you and APG to get your fucking livers checked out. I just want to see how deteriorated they are by now.
All right. Well, if it's slightly healthy, can I have an Adderall prescription?
I swear, if anyone follows Lethal on this, I want you to know you have no respect from me. Like, were you kidding me with that? The nasal spray?
Yeah, I didn't use it as nasal spray.
Formal, man, what the fuck? That's your buddy. You know that, right? That's your friend.
Who?
TJ.
All right, Bradley just in
no.
the chat. I'm worse than him. No, Brad, you don't want to get exposed right now.
Brad.
Yeah, Bradley, just don't type again.
All right, you know what, dude? I tried to figure out how to say this on stream in my thoughts. Let's do a roundtable on this real quick. All right, I'm gonna start with TJ. APG as a player. Pros, cons. Is he good or is he bad? Go.
I think he's still good. He played fine last event. He played pretty consistent. He doesn't bring as much to the table as a Rynoob, which is why I think you see the teams doing worse when they drop Rynoob. It's just because I don't know what the fuck Rynoob does. I've teamed with him. I still can't tell you. But you win games with him.
But when APG and Rynoob team up.
But when they team up, they destroy God Squads. But we don't really need APG. We proved that because we slapped you last event. So, I don't know. I think he's good. I think he needs to find the right team. I don't think Classic's going to stick.
I think Roy's done that.
But I don't know. APG can still be good. He has to find the right team.
Tyler?
Yeah, APG, I agree totally with TJ. APG's a beast. He's a head case, so.
Formula, are you going to agree with everything they said, or do you have something new to add?
I'm gonna add something.
All right.
Bradley, if you're listening, do not take us personally at all. Okay.
Take it personally, please.
Okay. Number one, he's better online. If you ever play against APG online, he is a fucking
Yeah, but
god.
so are you.
Yeah, okay, but Bradley's a legend, okay? I hit
true,
snipes
that's true.
online, and he hits every single shot that he shoots, okay? And recently, he hasn't had a team where he's confident or comfortable. When APG's comfortable, he excels. Like, for example, AGL Chicago, back in the day. Like, he was really happy on our team, and he fucking talked a lot of shit. Where has that Bradley been? Where is the one that talks shit in game? Who's
That's a pure gangster.
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
We've
fucking
been stuck
shattered
with
Bradley the whole time.
No, there's Bradley out of game, and then Brad in game, and Brad's a fucking...
Brad's just that crazy black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not the
Brad hasn't
token
been
black guy at all.
comfortable. Yeah, he hasn't been confident in God knows how long. He's getting thrown around the teams like a fucking whore. Like, he's been on every top 5 team. He's been on Ambush, Classic,
I know a few of those.
SQ, Warriors. He's been on every team. And he keeps thinking that he sucks even more every event because he's not placing good, or not placing well, and he's switching teams every event. And he's just going just to go. Like, he's not going to excel until he sticks with the team and gets better. He's just, I don't know, he's a whore. That's what it is.
He's just a
That's what I
whore.
just got out of that.
He's a filthy
Yeah, he's a
whore.
It's crazy how whores kill teams, right?
Dude, we kind of want to talk about that.
Yeah, you know it's hysterical. So anyone who actually knows what the hell we're talking about here, should I say it? Should I say it right now?
Yeah, Tyler just fucking said it.
No, I didn't.
No. This is not the time or place to say
Yeah,
it.
no.
Not the time or place.
God, you guys are hypocrites.
Some
Twitch stream. Dude,
raging whore. That's all I'm gonna
Chad,
say.
they want it.
Scott.
Doesn't
no.
matter.
I'm not saying it.
I
Lethal.
want it.
I'm a part of Ambush. Lethal, you can go, man. You can do it.
No, don't do it. You do it, I'm yelling like crazy things about 343.
Hey, you guys are censored this time, man. I had to prove. We're all censored here.
I know, so.
This is the one
This is not
thing.
censored. This
This
is
is the
things
one
out.
thing we're censored on.
Yeah.
Two things.
Just out of like if we do this, this is like everything I've ever done is not compared to this.
Yeah, no, this is awful. We can't do it. Listen.
I'm pretty sure you guys know the general stuff, but
That's
it's
it.
worse.
All it was is
It's
worse.
way worse than anyone in this chat could.
You guys, you guys
Yeah.
think you know, but it's
you have-
worse.
it's so much worse.
You think you know, but you don't.
And
know.
then what's even worse about that is the people who think they actually know, like people in this chat right now, like us right here, us four, like it gets so much worse.
We think
Like you guys don't even
You don't
know.
know shit. We think we know. We don't know shit.
You don't know. We don't know anything.
What the fuck's going on?
Because right now, what we think is happening is not happening, and something else is happening. So we're all fucked. We mind fucked ourselves.
And then there's something else happening.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
Dude, this is like
It's
heart breaks, dude.
bigger.
Yeah, no, honestly, it breaks my heart that that's what happened. It sucks.
it's
Whatever, man.
It does. You know, that's life, though,
Let's just
man.
switch the subject. Let's switch the subject.
Man, we are
So
switching.
how about,
What do we got?
How about Chig being number one? Is he still number one?
Yeah, that's meh.
We talk about how shitty the global playlist is.
Nope, nope,
Eh.
nope,
No.
nope, nope, nope.
Why?
Can't do that.
I mean,
Fine.
I'll say that I don't agree with the SWAT and the grab bag.
I
I
think
don't
mean-
agree with them.
what's
Perfect example, best man making 5 1-months.
All
How
right.
the fuck is
How
that?
is that? How is that the system bad? That just proves
Yeah, but,
Dustin's
like-
lack of skill.
but honestly, like, what? So, like, obviously that's like a main thing, but what the hell can you do in place of that? Like, if anything, that's what Microsoft would want because they're selling 1 months. You know what I mean?
True, true.
That was secretly this whole plan.
Imagine
They just sold 60,000 1-months in the
that Major Nelson guy. If I don't even know if he works for
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, we just got
Microsoft.
fucking. We just got
100,000.
played.
We just got straight up fucking destroyed.
They were just like, look, man, how can we sell a shitty looking Xbox 360 in a 1 month? I know. Let's host this big tournament. Let's figure it out.
The fucking, I'm sorry, I hate it. I hate the playlist. Everything about it. It's just a big stressful gambling process. It's terrible.
Okay, well
Not
then in
gambling,
your
money.
way, how would you change it?
Okay.
Okay.
If I had complete control of it.
100% control. It's called formal playlist.
Okay. If it was my playlist, I would have some sort of ranking system. Something that is they're keeping track of who's winning. Why not put those guys up against each other? Why is every game you match a good player? Say me and TJ match each other, it'll be who can kill the noobs faster. How does that determine who's
Which will
who's
be
the better
me.
player? Like, how does that determine it?
Well, I think I
Especially in
determined it in the
Sky.
last tournament. I mean,
Shut up, TJ. Okay, it's like every game you play like 15 in a row. Watch Ninja rebroadcast. You play 15 in a row. He's winning 25-6 every game. Then he matches someone good, like someone like Contra, Lil Talent, right? And he's like, oh shit, I don't care. Okay, and he sits there and he's like, oh shit, now I gotta fucking get into this. And he sits up and the whole time it's just stressful. And it's like, that's not how it should be. And knowing if you lose that game or you come close to losing, you have to quit. And you have 3 of them. It's just. That's not how it should be ran, man. That's just stupid. It's basically who can get the most wins, but with 3 tries. That's what it is. And how does that determine who's a better player? It doesn't make sense to me.
So
Yeah, some guy, What Image, is qualifying over 20 pros, and he's not even close to as good to any of them. It doesn't make sense to me.
well, I think the big thing is accessibility. You have to look at it like that. Do you really think the ranking playlist would? I mean, competitive wise, yes, but then how would you do the ranking playlist? Right? So if you were to take all the wins and the losses, okay, and you were to factor in an algorithm, are you saying you would want it like ELO, like season 2 League of Legends?
Yeah, something like that, man. Where you fucking.
Do you know how awful that is though? But I guess in a free for all, it wouldn't be bad because it's solely individual skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
would be GOAT.
What do you think,
Individual.
Lethal?
I mean,
Well, like
what you just said, the ELO.
ELO and
Yeah, I mean, team-based, that's where it's all flawed. But if you use that for free-for-all, I don't see the problem with that. I don't see how we could get much better than that.
Tyler has no idea what ELO is because he's
Tyler is still saying that Halo is the greatest, even though he's not even a mediocre coach at this point.
All right, so for those of you who have absolutely no idea what ELO is, essentially what it is, it's a playlist, or it's a ranking system, and I think it's like, let's just say everyone starts off at 1200. Let's just call it 1200 ELO, okay? Well, you play games to set your ELO, right? That's how it is. It's been so long since ELO was even around. Is that correct? TJ, do you remember?
Yeah.
Like, you play certain games and then you get an ELO, okay? So then what happens is when you win, you get like plus 13, depending on the level of people you're playing against. And when you
get
lose,
plus or minus based off what you place and your enemy's fucking ranking. So
yeah, but it's like plus 11 or it's like plus 13
Well, I mean, yeah, if you
or
want,
minus
if you want
11.
Still, yeah. If you,
So basically, every win you're getting plus 13, and every loss you're getting 11, negative 11.
Yeah.
I think that's right. I think sometimes
And
you can
then-
actually lose more.
Yeah, then it'd be like the top 4 ELOs fucking go. That'd be better.
Yeah,
No,
well, yeah, and then the top 4 elos of the week would go. But the problem is I think the whole 343 guys have kind of rolled out into Halo 5 instead of leaving people back. I don't know, though. I mean, ideally, that would be the best. Because
Yeah.
ELOs would make people fucking play this game.
Oh my god. Oh my
Dude,
god, yes.
dude, are you...
I would be on it right now.
I would not be on your shit podcast.
Whoa, this is our podcast, you twat.
Our podcast.
Like, would you guys even be... Put it this way. If ELO was around, okay, or, like, that playlist, and it wasn't just for FFA, even if it was for Team Throwdown too, let's just throw that in there, right? Would you guys even waste time playing other games if you knew that every time you went in, you were going to get the best possible matchup ever?
I would want to be first every single day. I would want to be the first place person, the highest elo in the game. Like, imagine like a 2800 elo. Come on now.
Yeah. Imagine trying to be 2400.
Keyword here. Imagine.
See, I heard
Yeah.
3 people are watching this, man. Take notes.
They do.
I mean,
They do. They actually do.
if you guys are just shipping off to Halo 5 to make that go, please.
Yeah, please.
I honestly want you to.
or just something
Make
like
it up.
that. Man. Some
Just
sort
give
of
us
God-
something
or
goat
something
like that.
better, man. Think of something better. You know, you guys are the fucking experts. You guys are.
Oh, if
making-
you guys can think of something better, I will give you Adderall for years.
Yeah.
Well, they do. They have the guy. They have the. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but they have the guy. Like, 343 has the guy who created the StarCraft playlist and the League play system.
Yeah.
They just got
Even
this guy.
StarCraft.
Huh?
Even StarCraft was fucking goat.
Yeah, I know, but they have that guy.
They
Now,
have that guy.
they have that guy, the fucking guy.
He's not even a real person.
doesn't even have a
He's just
fucking
guy.
name.
His name's Josh Minky. There you go. Someone put it in there. His name's Josh. He was the tall, I think he was the tall, skinny one at the event. You remember the 3-3?
Skinny fat though.
Yeah, not the skinny fat guy, though.
That guy that was at the event made StarCraft rank system.
Yeah. He's the GOAT.
That's fucking cool, man. That's
And you know what? Like, those are the little things, like, no one fucking knows about.
Yeah, dude.
Why would I, if I was 343, that would be on a bulletin, that would be on the side of trucks that I would send across the country.
Do you know how many Halo players want to be Grandmasters? And there's 200 of them in North America, and they're constantly getting kicked out and put in.
Yeah, I
Can you imagine that?
First.
That'd be fucking unreal. Or even
They would have to narrow it down. I think for, like, our population's shit right now. To be, being blunt here, our population's not good. To be Grandmaster,
Yeah, it'd be
it
like
would-
top 10. Or top 25, maybe.
I think top 32 for individual.
Maybe. For Halo sense, top 32 would make more sense. But
For individual, like for
Yeah.
free-for-all, top 32 for sure. Because when I think of Grandmaster, I think top 32. I really do.
how sick would that look, dude? You go online and you go into a lobby and you have a Grandmaster symbol next to your fucking name. And there's leaderboards constantly,
That's just
in-game leaderboards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick as fuck. I
I
go
know.
on there, I don't see shit.
And then teams. You'd have your teams there too, because teams is very, very important. No, not
Yeah,
top
dude.
32 teams, Sugar. That would not fucking happen.
No.
No. Someone in the
Yeah,
chat
yeah,
said 32 teams, and I was like, oh, top 32. No way.
Dude, Halo 2 is fucking amazing. Clan matches.
Yeah, it was stressful as shit. Like, very
Weren't they
stressful.
talking about clan matches in Halo 4 and just completely fucking failed? Or just didn't even do it at all?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was around because I remember me and Heinz talking about it, of what our team name was going to be. So I know it was definitely up in the air at some point.
I don't know. I think they have to bring something back that's going to have to be...
I wasn't here for that Halo 4 stage.
I wasn't either. I already gave up on the Halo community. I was already done. I was out.
I was long gone.
I was hanging out. I was being a bro. You know what I mean?
No, I ditched you all.
In before I work on a farm, right, Diesel?
Heard that.
Heard that, which I didn't hear it.
Bitch for 40 years, then retire and die.
No bar back though, pussy.
God, I'm gonna be the fucking best.
You're gonna be the worst bar back. I'll give you honestly 5 weeks before you quit and or are fired.
Yeah, right, I can't quit or else I fucking
Oh,
die.
I found
alone.
the guy's Twitter.
Yeah?
Late.
Link.
Someone posted already?
Link.
Chat.
1,000 times.
In the chat. Oh my God! Look at this! Oh, dudes! Who wants to see someone get exposed? You want to see something
God.
really funny? APG sent me a Skype message saying, "Don't talk about me on the show. I beg of you, please."
And why is everyone saying talk about Ogre 2? Here's what you need to know about this whole Tuger situation. He got on yesterday and played with Dursky. I was sitting in a lobby. He sent me an XBL message saying, "What is this game?" I replied, "Not Halo." That's what you need to know. That is literally your story.
You're a bad person.
That was my response. I mean...
Listen, dudes.
Story.
Listen, this is what you really need to know, okay? This is the sad truth. Sad truth is sometimes you need a little quick pick-me-up in reality, because reality sucks compared to the gaming world, but I think we can all agree at that, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Right, Tyler?
Yep.
Your reality's Coral, so actually you're technically all about the gaming world still.
Jesus Christ.
Moving forward! I had to. I couldn't fucking... Come on, man. That was great.
I hate you so bad.
But so... Sometimes you just need that little bit of boost of everyone, shining some spotlight on you, and you come back and you play Halo. That's what happened. He's not playing the game. I know everyone got all excited, got their e-boners on, but no, he's not coming back to play the game. Ever. Period. Just like Tyler's not getting dropped for this next event. He might get dropped for the next one, though, but it all depends on what I do.
Man, I just want to tell Bradley's story on just out loud. He just
you tell his story, I tell Ambush's story.
Oh!
Stop. Right there.
Okay.
Man, we're a bunch of censored little pansies today, huh?
No, I mean, these are two stories that
Dude,
are
if you do that, man, do you
like,
imagine,
this is a Halo podcast. I'm a Halo dick, I'm not a life.
Yeah.
Just imagine the consequences of what would happen if that was...
Yeah, it's just... No.
I'll tell you what. I will tell you what would happen. I'll tell this story. This is about a little person called Backwards Hat Richie.
Alright, you don't want to meet him.
Okay, listen.
Nope.
So, as everyone knows, okay, here's your us outside of gaming, we're all hanging out exclusive. So, as everyone knows, Sunday night is the party night. That's when everyone...
We all get belligerently underage drunk.
Richie got annihilated, okay? And when Richie drinks, combination between getting fourth and other life stuff, well, his hat goes from forwards to backwards, like Ash Ketchum trying to catch a Pokemon.
You don't want to meet
And
backwards.
when that hat, when you see the adjustments on the front, right on top of his forehead, when you make eye contact with that, know that you are in for a world of torment and pain. I've never been yelled at more in my life. He just yells at you.
He came up to me right after we got second and just made fun of me.
Dude.
We just choked and got second. I see this backwards hat Richie Hines, and he just made fun of me.
Dude.
It's not Richie, man.
It's not.
It is something
He
else.
is a different beast.
It is an inner demon that comes out. That
Dude.
is spawned by alcohol.
Oh, man. I've
And it
never...
comes out.
Like...
It is not him.
Like,
That's just the start.
Everyone knows what they're gonna get with me. Like, I'm an
That's
asshole.
Like a tenth of what.
Oh, yeah.
10% of what we could say.
Oh, dude, this is nothing. But like, I'm an asshole. Lethal's an asshole. Formal's kind of an asshole. Tyler's the biggest asshole.
Wait, why can't I hear Scott?
Can you not hear?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is muted, but the mic for the stream isn't. Apologies. What I was saying is, you guys know what you get with me. Like, I'm an asshole. TJ's kind of an asshole. Formal's kind of an asshole. Tyler Hoyt's the biggest asshole. Right?
Yep.
But, like, Richie cuts deep. He cuts deep.
When he
literally, like, nonchalantly, man, was just like, he just looked at me and he was like, nice squinty eyes. And I was like, what the fuck? It was like, why the fuck? What the hell is that about, man?
Nice squinty eyes.
And I was like, fuck. Like, what is, like, sorry, genetics are a cruel fucking game, man. Like, I apologize. That's why Formal's my son. High five. Like, what? Like, I was so caught off guard, and I was like, wow. God, like, he is the worst. Backwards Hat Richie, hands down, the worst. Avoid him at all costs.
Immediately. It's just personal shit talk. And you're just
Dude.
like, whoa.
I never want to meet him again.
I hope that never happens again, because I've never seen that before. I've only seen No Hat Richie. It's cool. He's a very nice guy.
No Hat Richie.
But Backwards Hat Richie is something else.
There's already names in the chat. Snapback Hines.
Dude, no, it's he's a savage, dude.
He really is.
I would never cross paths with him, ever. He is a mean.
I'm confident if me in my trolliest mood and him met up, I'd end up in tears.
Yep. I know, because I'd still be like, it's Richie, like, I have respect for you, and the hat is backwards on him, and he would be his evil twin. That's what it is, it's his evil twin.
It might be, it's like, yeah. It's
It's his evil twin.
Duck and Negaduck.
It's like
Everyone wants the APG story, but it's just so retarded. He legit fell on his face.
Oh, Forms, come on, this is story time, come on, buddy, bring it in.
What, the APG thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what happened, okay? Sunday night, we're at this house, and APG is on 10 different drugs, and I was messing with him, saying I was going to fight him, and me and TJ are standing there, and, like, Bradley's standing in the middle of the street, so I, like, go up to him, and I get in his face, and I'm just fucking around with him. Like, it's not serious at all. And then Bradley is, like, freaking out, and he fucking turns around and starts running like a fucking, like, raccoon. And just he kicks a rock or something and literally face plants so hard.
He didn't try to stop the fall with his hands.
No,
He
No.
stopped it all with his face.
He literally had his hands to his side and fell to his face like he was a dolphin and had no arms to do anything. He just hit his face in the ground. And
It can't
got
be
up.
racist because Formal's Asian, man. As long as you're not white, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Everyone
Yeah,
knows
and-
that. That's
and
science.
He fucking, like, he got up and then fucking, I don't know, he's all bloody.
Dude, he looked...
He fell on his face, said ow. He only said ow, and he turned over and his face was more swollen than I've ever seen his face.
Where's that picture? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. But dude, no, it was so. I was sitting there. It's outside, casually putting in a dip because I'm a man, and I see like Formal running, and he's like kind of pissed off, right? But he's not like super pissed off, and I'm protective of my friends. I didn't know what was going on, so I go out there, and like Formal's like turns around, and as he's turning, like APG just right on his face. Like I've never in my wildest dreams ever thought I would see that. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you APG. Look at that. Look at that mug. Oh, look at him. Look at him bask in his glory, man.
Someone in the chat says, darkness! Darkness!
Bradley's just watching this right now.
Oh
The darkness, brother. Darkness.
my god. Oh man. I haven't laughed that hard since I was a little schoolgirl. That's
Honestly, great Twitter drama.
It was.
Just take another look at this man. I'm in fucking tears, dude. Oh. Oh.
Someone says that messed up. He asked them not to talk about it. No, he didn't say not talk about that.
No.
This also goes further than you think.
This is the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg.
We can't talk about the real life things.
We can't, unless
We're not
people give us
like-
permission to. Like, if you guys want to know, like, what happened with Maven, I have no remorse.
Dino Pillows YouTube.
Oh God, I don't get that story still, bro. Like, I still don't.
She did a commentary over it.
Yeah, but like, Maven's been around the scene less than her, and he's like 3 times the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that video is kind of retarded.
I think the longer we sit here, the more we're gonna feel like we should talk about the ambush and
We're not going.
No, absolutely not. That's we have our boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no loophole lions here. Which, by the way,
Dude, aren't they back together?
right?
Dude, they're back together.
Right. They 100%.
I mean, whatever, man. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you, Kyle.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pray.
no, I have
I'm gonna pray.
I have been praying.
Yeah,
Literally.
and I'm fucking, and I don't even.
Sunday morning at AGL's. That's what you are.
There's just no way. Like,
Yeah, dude. I
got the full stories, like, from both. There's no way in hell that the Lion was able to reclaim that. There's no way.
to reclaim it.
Come on, be honest. You guys all know the story.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
There's no way.
It's honestly fucking absurd. Is the only word I could think about it. It's absurd. It's just unreal. I don't know. Whatever, man.
Just
Good for him.
humanity.
Good for him.
But like, what does that say about everything else? Dude, Lions,
Well,
man.
with us.
Lions have it. That's it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Man. Is there anything we're missing here? I know there had to have been something that was really cool that we forgot.
We probably missed every important topic, but who cares?
Oh, I know what I forgot. I know exactly. I'm looking for the... I wonder if I can Google Loophole Lion and Kyle and get the picture.
TJ, you want to go play CS, man? Wanna go play?
Is it? Oh, no, hold on. Before I let him go, since it's possibly one of the biggest chokes of all time, TJ.
Yeah.
What was going through your minds when they beat you in the when they beat you in the first series? Did you say, okay, I'm kind of fucked? And then
No, I mean, I knew going into it. Like, what was their losers bracket run? They beat Classic for top 4, Ambush for top 3, Woe for top 2, and then us to win. But it was. No, they were on fire. I mean, I'm a troll. I fuck around. But if you see what I tweet, like I tweeted all of them after we lost, like they outplayed us. Like they were on fire. I knew going into it they were gonna be on fire, and we almost brought it back in the first game 5 and barely lost, and then we fucked up really bad game 4. I missed the one flag touch on window. Goofy turned around and challenged with the flag when we had a free flag cap.
Yeah, that was
And
bad.
died with it.
that was bad.
I mean, but we honestly all had chokes of the game. Like, I should have picked up the flag.
Yep.
I sprinted, thought I could do the bounce nade, kill the guy, and grab it. Did the bounce nade, killed it perfectly, and I was like 0.4 seconds away. I mistimed it, I fucked up.
Give or
The
take.
one under the... Yeah.
0.7.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I fucked up. The one under the base that people say I should have got? No, you're all fucking terrible at Halo if you think that. We desperated it 3 times before that. And I was under the base and I was already fucked, and we agreed. We're like, alright, stop desperating, get him on our base. And I died. If you think I should have went for it, you're fucking terrible, and there's a reason you weren't there. We choked as a team, they outplayed us. But I mean, at least I cut ambushed
Moving
those off.
forward, you guys are sticking together.
I think so. I mean, unless I drop Ryan in for APG, which I'm flipping a coin on.
Why, so you can get 5th, 6th?
Ah, no, 7th, 8th. Just getting worse.
7th, 8th. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby girl. That's what you need to be flirting with.
Flipping a coin after this show.
Oh my, yo, can I flip the coin for you? Can I?
Fuck? What the hell? Everything's like, hey, flip it. Yeah, flip it on stream.
You want me to get a coin?
Oh,
Get a
dude,
fucking
what
quarter.
BRB. Fucking entertain them, fuckers. Actually, you know what? I'll be that guy who runs a commercial. BRB, get a quarter. But everyone has ad block, so it doesn't matter. So,
Ah, true.
so someone talk. Tyler, I'm looking at you.
Richie, dude, Richie tweeted. What are they talking about? What are they saying about me on the show? I'm getting tweets about wearing my hat backwards. I replied, nothing bad, just that backwards hat Richie is a meaner version of you. And he replies, who was I mean to? Everybody! The whole state of Tennessee, dude!
They know backwards hat Richie. It's not the
Like,
good Richie.
Richie Hines can't... That's why we're not going back to Battlefield Knoxville.
Because backwards hat
It's
Richie destroyed
because
it.
backwards hat Richie has been banned from the state.
Yeah. I don't ever want to see that guy again. I was literally scared for my life for about a minute and a half.
Alright, wait. What is head... Chat, or whatever. Is heads going to be Ryan Noob? Is tails going to be APG? What? Heads for who?